our freedoms from us every day. They want to come into our homes and take our guns and faith away. Oh, they're insane. Oh, they keep pushing their lies on us every way. If you come for my family, then there's gonna be hell to pay. These colors don't run, and neither do I. We come from a long line of fighting this fight. This flag's gonna fly when it's all said and done. These colors don't run. No, these colors don't run. These colors don't run.
Ticking time bomb, stop, drop, roll. Finger on the button, who's got control? Weaponize the news every time I scroll. Come for my guns, but I lock and load. Prime from my hands when I go cold. Pray to the Lord, but they want your soul. They gonna have problems if they come to my home. Till they get my message, I'ma say it slow. Scrolling through the news, anxiety, it starts to hit me. Bible by my pistol, pistol by my whiskey. Politicking just to trick me. If you want it, come and get me. But if you sliding through that door, it's a Sammy. Fight for the stripes, but the blood still dripping. To the grave, all waving and the flag still whipping. They want my liberty, they won't strip it. They want my land, they won't get it. My grandfather's blue collar's dirty and frayed, 'cause he keeps rolling in his grave for what they did to this place.
These colors don't run, and neither do I. We come from a long line of fighting this fight. This flag's gonna fly when it's all said and done. These colors don't run. No, these colors don't run. These colors don't run.
I'm sorry. Have I been muted this whole time? Yes. All right, I'm having a rough start. Good evening, everybody. Still over on YouTube. Hi, Darlene, Carrie, Tracy, Darlene, Christopher, And over on Rumble, I see Susan, Jay Keats, SL20, and thanks Susan for saying muted. Sorry, I completely messed it up. I forgot to add myself to the stage. Carrie, I don't know why I'm spacing it out. Do you know where I click to get a link that I could share if people wanted to come up later? Hey, Gator, welcome in. So I'm really bombing this here. Let's see. For Gator, maybe if you can tell me, or Carrie, where I can find the to get a link to share if people want to come up later. And actually, I guess while I'm looking for that, I can share one of those little movie clips I wanted to share last week or a couple weeks ago when I couldn't get it to work from the air show. You're welcome, Tracy. I should have sat down and had some more stuff planned, and I didn't do a very good job of doing that. So look at the bottom. No, I understand that, Gator, but don't I need a link to share from where you get comment? Okay, okay, I'll go back and look at that quick. To share out the referral link. You have to click it first. Okay. No, I don't think that's what I wanted. Oh no. All right. Well, while I look for that real quick, like I said, I'm going to put on a little air clip from the air show. Oh, Tina shared what on YouTube, SL20. Oh, it got smaller? All right, hang on a second. I just really, okay, there we go. Is that better? All right. Well, I'm really dropping it tonight, so hang on a second. That's what I'm looking for, Chris. I mean, Carrie, the invite, and I don't know where to find the invite link. Bottom of StreamYard with settings. I mean, I guess I don't remember if Tina had set that up for me before in the past. I can do it. Thanks, Susan. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I got it. I got it, Carrie. Wow. So I got it, but I can't pin it. So there it is. Next, I am going to try to show a video from the air shell that I wanted to show before. It's about 5 minutes long, and I'll try not to turn the volume up too loud, but hopefully this will work for us this time. Okay.
Presenting the most feared aircraft in the world today, United States Air Force.
Hey, Carrie.
Hey,
So can you hear the video on your end?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's working.
Okay. Thank you. There's Gator.
Yeah. Okay, I'll leave y'all to it.
All right. Thank
Okay,
you.
just, uh,
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure you had it working. I'm going to go feed my dog and I'll be back.
Hey, Gator. Hey, Priscilla.
Great man, Cole. And the Northern Lights team, they are doing a salute today here in Oshkosh for the Red Devil aerobatic team. That is Charlie Miller.
Yes, Priscilla. This was up in Oshkosh last week. So yes, that was part of the air show up in Oshkosh. There's a bunch of little clips. I didn't have anything scheduled like Tina normally has small clips and stuff, so I thought I'd play that. And then of course I had problems starting the stream, but everything's under control. I found the quiz, so we can finish the quiz questions tonight. Um, and yeah, we're getting by here slowly. Oh, does anybody have any requests? Would they like to see a couple more? No, I guess we have 9 minutes, but I can do one more short air show clip. Okay, all right, Gator. Sorry, it's kind of a boring show, but here we'll get something on screen. We'll do a few minutes of highlights before we have to do the anthem.
Language throughout my career before they even apply for the team. When they do apply for the team, it's a week-long job interview where we have formal interviews with media training and testing. We have a flight test, we see what they're like amongst people, see if they're going to be collegiate and good in the team before we make a final selection. So yeah, it's a long process, but hopefully we have people who really want to do this. We recovered many of our pilots, but also there must be support members that are along the way here as well. Absolutely. So we've got more than 100 people with us in total, not just the pilots, but also members of the Rowers ground crew who are blues, because we're wearing the blue roles as opposed to the reds, and they range from engineers through to logisticians.
Set up slightly above and outside the formation, awaiting the team leader's call. At 5,000 feet, the two men get thumbs up, signaling the outside jumpers to fly to the base. As they fly closer and closer together, they use their arms, legs, and shoulders as flight controls, allowing the jumpers to safely complete the formation. At just the right moment, they perform a crawl horse maneuver, gliding apart prior to their opening. No, you're good.
I applied 2 months ago. They just happened to reply today.
Hi, Betty.
Down in the... Even they're making money. It's kind of how he looked like this morning. It's bright. It's kind of what he did. Oh, yeah.
That's what World War II looked like. Hey, Derek.
I was like, sure. He's like, now you just need to pull beer.
All right, we're getting close to time here, so I didn't want to mess this up. So we have about 40 seconds left. And as Tina says, this minute takes forever and ever. I don't have the prayer list, so anybody that comes to mind, friends, family, everyone in chat, keep them in your prayers. I know Tina could use some prayers today. Here we go.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land under the frame, and the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save. Stand of the brave, the US of A. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land under the frame, in the home of the
You know, SL, the more I hear that, the more I like it. I could listen to that every day. I should listen to it every day, but Thanks for contributing that. I like that. All right. Now we're going to play the video, the tribute to all the soldiers who paid the ultimate sacrifice and gave up their lives for our country.
And memories, photographs and the rosary. She hangs her head as the choir sings, and she cries, and she cries, and she cries, and she cries. 'Cause her family was waiting at home and was praying for him to survive. That folded flag that she now owns, she holds it close tonight. Shots ring out, another angel cries. Open up the gates when he arrives. As he fell to the ground, there was no fear in his eyes. They'll bury him before they bury his bride.
Yeah. This is for my people that are fighting overseas. This is for my people keeping all the kids free. Another brother got shot, another R.I.P. This is for my people that died for you and me. For the red, white, and blue, the stars and the stripes.
And now we're going to play the tribute to the victims of those whose lives were taken from all the illegals that spread across the border.
Tell me, what does it look like in heaven? Is it peaceful? Is it free like they say? Does the sun shine bright forever? Have your fears and your pain gone away? Yeah, 'cause here on earth it feels like everything good is missing since you left. And here on earth everything's different. There's an emptiness. Oh, I hope you'll dancing in the sky, and I hope you're singing in the angels' choir, and I hope the angels know what they have. I'll bet it's so nice up in heaven since you've arrived. So tell me, what do you do up in heaven? Are your days filled with love and light? Is there music? Is there art and invention? Tell me, are you happy? Are you more alive? 'Cause here on earth it feels like everything good is missing since you left. And here on earth everything's different. There's an emptiness. Oh, I hope you'll dancing in the sky, and I hope you're singing in the angels' choir,
Okay. Um, we have we have 9 more questions. I can't count my fingers. We have 9 more questions left in the Bible quiz, and we certainly can go ahead and run through this. If somebody SL20 on Rumble would like to come up and help, you don't have to. That's okay. I think I can read both sides. So let me get this set up. The only thing I've got to try here is figure out, I don't know how she does this. She does a pretty good job running this, so, but I remember to hit the pause button. So we're on question 17. And we're about to get started. So if everybody's not ready, somebody say something, otherwise I'm going to go ahead and go. So do I have to wait SL for a second, or are you just saying you need another device? I'll give you a moment. Go ahead. Okay.
Question 17. What did God give us in our hearts as a guarantee? A. His Word. B. His angel. C. His Spirit. D. Wisdom. You get 10 seconds.
What did God give us in our hearts as a guarantee? I'm going to go with C. All right. We have Gator Girl with a C, Chris with a C, Tracy with a C, Darlene with a C. Make sure I'm not missing up. Estelle with a C, Jay Keeps with a C, Susan with a C, and I don't know if I'm missing anybody or if I scared everybody away. Okay, I guess that's everybody right now. Here we go.
That's C. His Spirit. In 2 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 22, Paul states that God gave us His Spirit in our hearts as a guarantee. This deposit of the Holy Spirit assures believers of their inheritance and future redemption, serving as a pledge of God's promises and a source of ongoing spiritual strength and guidance. Question 18. In what does God always lead us in Christ according to 2 Corinthians? A. Holiness. B. Self-control. C. Unfailing hope. D. Triumphal procession. You get 10 seconds.
What does God always lead us in Christ according to 2 I was thinking that Yeah, I'm gonna go with the crowd here. I'm gonna go with A. I mean, unfailing hope is also a trait, but not necessarily, I think, the answer. So I'm gonna go with A. I'm in leering mode. So on YouTube, Chris with an A, Gator Girl with an A, Darlene with an A, and Tracy with an A. And straight D's for Rumble. Or am I on the wrong question? Okay, SL with a D, Cat with a D, I'm with an A, Jay Keeps with an A, and Susan with an A. Here we go. Whoa. Oh.
That's
All right.
D, triumphal procession. In 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 14, this procession spreads the fragrance of the knowledge of Christ everywhere, symbolizing the impact of the gospel. Believers, through their lives and witness, diffuse the aroma of Christ, bringing the message of salvation and God's victory to the world. This metaphor emphasizes the triumph and influence of Christian testimony.
Wow.
Question 19. Who received 39 lashes from the
Gator Girl,
Jews
I've never
5
heard that
times?
phrase or didn't think of it.
A. John. B. Paul. C. Peter. D. James. You get 10 seconds.
Well, congratulations, Rumble folks who went D. I really don't know. Personally, I don't know the answer to this one either. Thought I should know this. Thought it was Paul. I don't know why I keep thinking Peter got lashes too, but yeah, I'm going to follow my family on Rumble. I'm going to go with the B. I know Paul, but 5 times. Wow, that I didn't know. All right. Over on YouTube, Gator Girl with the B, Tracy with the B, Darlene with the B, and Christopher with the B. And on Rumble, SL with the B, Cat with the B, Susan with the B. I took a B as well, and Jay Keeps with a B. So here we go.
That's B. Paul. In 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 24, Paul states that he received 39 lashes from the Jews 5 times. This punishment was a common Jewish disciplinary measure, and Paul endured it multiple times for the sake of the gospel, demonstrating his unwavering commitment to his mission despite severe suffering. Question 20. Which heaven was Paul caught up to in his vision? A. First. B. Second. C. Third. D. Seventh. You get 10 seconds.
Which heaven? Thanks, SL. I'm going to keep leering. I'm going to go with C. And over on YouTube, Gator Girl with a C, Tracy with a C, Darlene with a C, and Christopher may be busy. We have Christopher a C. On Rumble, SL with a C. Jay Keeps D question mark. Cat with a C. Susan with a C. And Jay Keeps okay, see then. I don't, seventh is one of those numbers that always rings in your head. But yeah, I'm not even sure. So Christopher with a C. All right, here we go. I obviously need to reread this book too.
That's C, third. In 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 2, Paul describes being caught up to the third heaven. This vision allowed Paul to experience an extraordinary revelation of divine mysteries, which he could not fully explain or share. The third heaven is considered the dwelling place of God and the angels. Stay with us until the end of the video to see how many Bible quiz questions you got right. Don't forget to note your score and share it with us in the comments section. Let's explore and learn more about the Bible with these fun and interesting questions. Question 21. From which city did Paul escape in a basket? A. Corinth. B. Ephesus. C. Jerusalem. D. Damascus. You get 10 seconds.
Oh, how come I think we had a question similar to this a couple of quizzes ago? We did, and I can't don't remember the answer. But I will join everybody on my Rumble team and it's all over on YouTube. You guys all have it right. You guys know this. It's D. Chris with a D. Okay. So Gator Girl with a D. Darlene with a D. Tracy with a D. Christopher with a D. And over on Rumble, SL with a D. Cat with a D. Jay Keeps D. And Susan D. SL, that's true. Yeah, questions are coming from all over. I think that's where we got this one before from in one of the other books. All right, see what our answer is.
That's D, Damascus. 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verses 32 to 33. Paul recounts escaping from the city of Damascus in a basket, lowered through an opening in the wall. This event highlights the dangers Paul faced in his ministry and his resourcefulness in evading capture to continue spreading the gospel. Question 22. According to 2 Corinthians, what did all the promises of God find in Jesus Christ? A. Yes. B. Love. C. Hope. D. Fulfillment. You get 10 seconds.
Yeah, I'm looking at this. I'm gonna go with B. I don't know what, I don't understand. So with A. I don't understand what yes is supposed to mean, again, because I didn't read it. All right. Over on YouTube, Gator Girl with a B, Tracy with a B, Darlene with a B, and Christopher with a B. Okay, there he is. We got you, Chris. And over on Rumble, we have SL with an A, Jay Keeps with a D. I'm going with B. Susan's going with B. Cat with an A. And I am confused with this question. So to me, I would, yeah. Let's just go ahead and see what the answer is. Here we go.
That's A, yes. 2 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 20. Paul states that all the promises of God find their yes in Jesus Christ. This means that through Christ, God's promises are affirmed and fulfilled, underscoring Jesus' central role in God's plan of salvation and his faithfulness to his word. Question 23. What kind of visions does Paul describe in 2 Corinthians? A. Angelic. B. Heavenly. C. Prophetic. D. Apocalyptic. You get 10 seconds.
Okay. All right. Sorry, I got to reload Rumble onto a different tab. I lost you guys. One moment. I'm sorry. Things are messing up. All right. Over on YouTube, Christopher with a C, Gator Girl with a B, Tracy with an A, B, C, or D, Darlene with a B, and over on Rumble, SL20 with a B, Susan with a B, Cat with a B, Jay Keeps here like me, question marks. So let's go ahead and roll the answer and see if my machine's going to catch up here.
That's B, heavenly. In 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verses 1 to 4, Paul describes having heavenly visions, being caught up to the third heaven, where he heard inexpressible things. These visions emphasize Paul's unique spiritual experiences and revelations from God, highlighting his humility and focus on the divine message. Question 24. In 2 Corinthians chapter 10, what does Paul contrast his ministry with to defend it? A. The power of the world. B. The wisdom of the Greeks. C. The arrogance of false apostles. D. The traditions of the Pharisees. You get 10 seconds.
I know what I want to guess. It's almost a guess. I'll wait for them to catch up. I want to go with D on this one. Unless I'm reading this wrong. Okay, I see you guys are going in a different direction. But I'm not sure. Susan, and I'm not even sure. But all right, so over on YouTube, Christopher with a C, Tracy with a B, Darlene with a D, Gator Girl with a C. You can tell who studied, maybe. We'll find out here. SL20 with a C. I went with D. Susan went with D, and Jay Keeps went with D. And I think Kat. Did we lose Kat? SL, you want to give her a C? I'll leave it up to you, SL. There you go. All right. Let's see what the answer is here. Okay.
That's C. The arrogance of false apostles. Paul contrasts his ministry with the arrogance of false apostles. He emphasizes that his authority comes from God for building up the church, unlike his critics who boast about themselves. This highlights the authenticity and divine backing of Paul's ministry. 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verses 12 to 18. Question 25. What does Paul say about God's love for a cheerful giver in 2 Corinthians chapter 9? A. It is rare. B. It is expected. C. It is conditional. D. God loves a cheerful giver. You get 10 seconds.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think this one takes too much thinking. Got to end on a happy note. So, all right. We'll run Rumble. SL20 with a D. Susan with a D. Jay Keeps D. Cat D, and I pick D. Over on YouTube, I see Gator Girl with a D. Reviving Terry with a D. And any more on YouTube? Yeah, SL, I think I do remember this question too. Yes. Tracy with a D. And Christopher with a D. Okay, here we go.
That's D. God loves a cheerful giver. In 2 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 7, Paul encourages believers to give willingly and joyfully, not reluctantly or under compulsion. This act of cheerful giving reflects their faith and love for God. Paul emphasizes that such generosity pleases God, aligning with his nature of abundant generosity. By giving with a joyful heart, believers demonstrate trust in God's provision and contribute to the welfare of the Christian community. Wow! Congratulations on completing this exciting journey through 2 Corinthians.
Wow, I did very poorly tonight. Thank you for the help, everybody. So I think each stream, well, I thought each stream had the link. I can reshare the link if people want to come up, or I could just start showing some shorts and some other videos. I don't know what everybody wants to do. Yeah, I missed a lot, Kat. I need to start reading some more. Yeah, that's all I know. I'm the captain, but I didn't know if Chris wanted to get up. Well, I guess he's not available right now. I know he likes to come up and talk. All right. I'd like to find, now I can't remember Frank's last name, who was with Charlie Kirk when he was shot, but his channel I like a lot. They have a lot of good stuff to show, and I can't find his channel name for some reason. So I know he's got some good shorts. So let me look real quick. Well, let me see what this, maybe there's something here quick for another. But I know what I can do. We can do that real quick. Go. Oh, do we want to do Critter Cam? We can do that. For fun when people come up here and talk, we can watch it and discuss what they're doing. But let's see. All right, there we go. Yeah, actually this morning, Tracy, I peeked through it. And it's the first time I ever saw on their channels a turkey vulture. Scared everything else away. So let's go here. I think everybody who's seen this before, they kind of know what's going on. That little dish to the right, the little ball, is peanut butter. So anytime you get like, well, opossums love the peanut butter, raccoons like it, but they have an armadillo. And when Frank shows up, he doesn't care who's there. He sticks his nose in there and he just goes to town. And you can see in the back up on the tree, one of the little kits, one of the youngins is stealing the peanut butter from the flying squirrel feeder right up here. They've got a couple of the raccoons, a couple of the mothers that must be 50 plus pounds. I mean, they're just huge. You can, Susan, a lot of that has to do with the fact that the youngins don't understand protocol. And so they try to butt around the larger, older ones, and they don't like it. Yeah, Jake, it's in the morning. It's nice about mid morning when all the birds show up and the squirrels. In my backyard, cat. No, this is in South Carolina. This is quite the setup. The couple that runs it, I'm no expert by any means, but the couple that runs it planned this really well because all the stands you see in the background are in the cement. They're in the concrete pad that's there. And there's behind the crowd in the front, you can see a little spigot. I guess I can use my mouse here, right here, that fills up that water bowl. They can do it. I guess they can do it remote. Look at them. Oh no. So they have water coming through the cement up for this. A lot of planning went through this. Uh-oh. Yeah, Terry, meat prices are crazy. I don't buy any meat from the stores. I either would go in with my family when they want to buy something, like a half cow or whatever, get a few pieces. But what's the name of those? I buy mine right now the last couple times through the Beef Initiative online, which is quote kind of pricey, but these are independent ranchers from around the country. You can get chicken, you can get beef, buffalo, all kind of, you can get pork, you can get all kinds of stuff. But again, a little pricier, but it's not being shot up, with vaccines. It's not being fed at crap. I mean, these are grass fed. And let me share the link. And maybe you'll even find, if you look at the maps and stuff they have here, that they actually, maybe there's somebody close to you. That is one big raccoon in the front there. Too much raccoon traffic. Come on, get an opossum in here. Jay keeps that as a fox. According to the mods, it's a red fox, and it does look kind of, it looks skinny. It looks like a coyote, but it is a red fox. Tracy. Yeah, well, the little ones are learning what the big ones do, and they're just burying their face in the food trough too. So, Jay keeps, I don't know, they keep a pretty good eye of the animals, the mods do that come in, and I know that people were making comments about the raccoons coming out and eating during the day earlier when I was watching earlier in the year, and Jane, who's the woman who helps run this, was doing the feeders and talking about it. She says that what you see a lot of times is the mother raccoons sneaking out to get food because it's the only time they can because the kits are sleeping. But if they see something like that that's suspect, I think then they report it. But that red fox is skittish. No matter, it doesn't matter. They've had a gray fox out here too, about the same size. They do the same thing. When they're eating, they're constantly watching everything that's going on around them, and they just look very skittish. Oh, there we got one. Work your way to the trough. It's hilarious though to watch when something scares the raccoons. Yeah, Terry, like I said, I know the prices at these initiatives are high. Difference between there and like in grocery store beef and all that is at least I know I'm getting something clean, which is bad. So I remember years ago going to the grocery store every night on the way home from work and picking out which steak I was going to throw on the grill. Haven't done that in years. You're welcome. Come on, something make a noise and scare them all off. There they go. That's fun. Now's the opossum's time to come up. Come up. Yeah, Tracy, I mean, if you have a market that you trust and you know that they're getting beef from a good source, that's fine. Any type of meat market that used to exist in my town, it's gone. Been gone for years. They're driven out by big grocery stores. I mean, there are farmers around here and stuff that you can buy meat from in Wisconsin. Cat, you see the possum? I don't. That one just won't get away from the peanut butter. Move. Oh, maybe. There's a place you trusted to get your meat, though, SL. Well, that's good. There it is. Yay. Poor thing. Oh, Gator Girl, there's a possum that's bigger. The mama that's been around for a while. She's huge. She had some youngins earlier this year. And the other thing I kept forgetting is that, oh, there it is in the background, is that the opossums love ticks. They love to eat ticks. I wish our woods up north were full of them. I'd be more than happy to let them eat as many ticks as they want. Oh, in that sense, yeah, I agree. I guess the ones down in South Carolina, these are much bigger than the ones I've seen up north. Oh, flying squirrels. Normally they run down quick, eat, and they move up and down, up and down. Come on, come back. Yep, there it goes. Stay on it. Oh, there's the opossum. Dig in for that peanut butter. Oh, for the peanut butter. Go. All right. We got a few minutes left. Well, we can run a little over if you want. Does anybody want to see the bears in Alaska for a little bit? Trying to catch fish for dinner? All right. We'll do that for a little bit. They are really trying to get up the river. A couple weeks ago, there weren't that many fish you'd see there. Now there's a whole bunch. Uh-oh. Yeah, Terry, that was one thing I questioned up at our cabin, if we should have them around the woods or worry about them. And I didn't realize they eat ticks as much as they do. My dad said, no, we keep them. Yeah, Jay keeps right. I mean, the number of fish is just incredible versus in the past. Ah, that one right there in the middle of the streams had pretty good luck. I think that's number two already, right? And the other thing too, I'm trying to figure out is where are the older bears? Are the older ones up on top catching them, or are they just smart ones hanging down below, hitting them when they fall back? SL eat up bears and Jay keeps poor salmon. I know, I know. You look at it that way. Yeah, Gator Girl, it's kind of fun and relaxing just to sit and watch this. I don't know if it'd be so much fun if you were there live. Yeah, they got a motion problem here. It's like, go slower. Yeah, I think they're pretty much just gulls. I haven't seen any ducks. Yeah, they look like the bears look like, in a military sense, they look like they've got a pretty good defense set up there. Look at that. Now watch the seagull pick that fish up, or try. The bear let a big scratch go, and now that bear right there on the left knows how to fish. I think that's number 3. Well, both of them. Look at that. One on the right. They're all eating. All right, we're gonna go back real quick to Critter Cam, well, only because they're zoomed in on Mr. Opossum who's taking out on peanut butter. Well, was. Oh well. Oh, they make a mess. But the thing is, by morning, almost all those boxes are going to be completely empty, and the peanut butter bowl will be licked clean. Oh, sorry. Good night, Kat. God bless. Jay Keeps is going to go too. Okay, good night. I suppose work time. Next time I have to do this, I promise I'll have some type of organization to everything. Now that I know where all the buttons are again, and when Tina asked me if I wanted to set up, I should have taken the time to set everything up. So I'm going to call it. Good night, everybody. God bless you. I love you all. Pray for one another. I'll have to figure out how we get a prayer list. I work with Tina on that, but it'd be nice if we have a prayer list somewhere that we can just grab. Maybe we keep it in here. So I need to find. Oh, right there. So I'm going to play the closing. So again, good night, everybody. Love you.
Every step I take, every stride I make, I look around, sometimes I feel alone. Think about this life I live, only so much time to give. I'm on the run into the unknown. The line I'm walking's a straight one, outside I say it ain't fun. I'm not here to impress anyone. Chasing dreams ain't always what it seems. We only get one life, sometimes it's hard to see. Making a difference might be my deliverance. When it comes to freedom, yeah, that's where I find it. The hard path in life can be a lonely one. Not too many walk this road I'm on. This road I'm on. Head down since I left town, sorry for the letdown. Don't know the next time that I'll be around. When I ask myself why I do what I do, there's a couple reasons, yeah, I can count a few. To all the ones that are proud of me, to all the ones that doubted me, thanks for watching my dreams become reality. Chasing dreams ain't always what it seems. We only get one life, sometimes it's hard to see. Making a difference might be my deliverance. When it comes to freedom, yeah, that's where I find it. The hard path in life can be a lonely one. Not too many walk this road I'm on. This road I'm on. Chasing dreams ain't always what it seems. We only get one life, sometimes it's hard to see. Making a difference might be my deliverance. When it comes to freedom, yeah, that's where I find